Hi guys, welcome back again to Van Z channel. Based on the audience's request in the last few days to make a video recommendation for playable games on the latest chipset, namely the Snapdragon 8S Gen 4, this time I will make the top 30 playable Winlator games for you to play using the Poco F7 or Snapdragon 8S Gen 4. This chipset has an Adreno 825, which is currently not available for the turnip driver. Some games on Winlator can only run the turnip driver, but by using the Bionic feature, some games should be able to run normally now on Winlator using the Qualcomm driver or system. And the latest is that there is one that can use Vortec for Bionic. Okay folks, no more talking. Let's begin. First, Borderlands Enhanced Edition. This is a remastered version of the Borderlands Game of the Year, offering improved visuals, performance, and some gameplay tweaks. This awesome game can run very smoothly on this processor. 2. Need for Speed 2012. Just using the Vortec driver, some games on Winlator like Need for Speed will definitely run well without graphic bugs. You can also use other drivers like Qualcomm that have supported Bionic. 3. Prince of Persia. This cool game can certainly run very well and smoothly. Don't forget to use DXVK that matches the driver you choose to improve the performance of this game. 4. Assassin's Creed Origins. If you want to get higher FPS performance than this, don't forget to lower the graphics quality and resolution of the game so that it can run well without crashing. 5. Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs actually runs well on mid-range devices. Use Qualcomm drivers running on Bionic or use Vortec drivers to run this game well. 6. Resident Evil 6. With Antutu that can reach 2 million, this Resident Evil 6 game should be able to run very well on Winlator using this processor. You can use the Vortec or Bionic driver to run the game. 7. Resident Evil 3 Remake. RE3 Remake is one of the Resident Evil series that is quite heavy to play. Sometimes using the Vortec driver is still not enough to improve its performance. Please use the appropriate settings for this processor in the preset or container. 8. GTA V. GTA 5 also requires the right settings in Winlator. I suggest before running the game, install all the programs needed in Windows, and while in the game, don't forget to lower the graphics quality so that it can run properly. 9. Resident Evil 5. This regular version of Resident Evil 5 is sure to run with smooth and stable FPS performance. You can use the system driver in Bionic or Vortec to run this game without any graphic bugs. 10. Euro Truck Simulator 2. Euro Truck Simulator 2 is a popular truck driving simulation game that allows players to experience the life of a professional trucker in Europe. It's known for its realistic driving mechanics, detailed world, and customization options. 11. Ultra Age. Ultra Age is a fast-paced action game with a strong focus on combat, drawing inspiration from titles like Devil May Cry and NieR Automata. Now you can run this game with Snapdragon 8S Gen 4 by using Vortec or Bionic. 12. Far Cry 4. This is a pretty heavy game to play on Winlator. Please use the appropriate settings for this processor if you want to play it with better performance. 13. Resident Evil 2 Remake. This Resident Evil series has been widely played on Winlator by users who have mid-range devices and get good FPS. This game should be able to run on this chipset with Vortec or Bionic drivers. 14. Mad Max. Mad Max also runs very well on Vortec drivers. Use DXVK as suggested below to get the best results. Don't forget to install the required programs in Windows. 15. Devil May Cry 5. To run this game, use the appropriate config and install the necessary programs. With the right settings, you can definitely play it very stable and smoothly on this chipset. 16. Blur. Blur is an arcade-style racing game. It combines the fast-paced racing of titles like Need for Speed with the chaotic weapon-based combat of Mario Kart. The game runs very well on Winlator using Snapdragon 8S Gen 4. 17. Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma is a well-received entry in the Rune Factory series, praised for its engaging gameplay, beautiful visuals, and refined systems. Many reviews highlight its enjoyable combat, satisfying building mechanics, and a cast of characters that resonate with players. 18. NieR Automata. The game is actually able to run stably at 30 FPS in combat. If you have any better settings recommendations, let us know in the comments. 19. Alan Wake. Alan Wake also runs very well on Winlator when played using this chipset. The performance obtained by this game can reach 60 FPS depending on how you set it. 20. Need for Speed Payback. Need for Speed Payback is a mixed bag. It has its moments of fun and excitement, especially in the visual presentation and high-speed action. The game itself is running at 30 FPS when playing using this chipset. 21. Prototype 2 is generally considered a solid action game that improved upon its predecessor in several ways. While it may not have reached the same heights as the original for some, it offers a fun and engaging experience with a strong sense of power and a compelling revenge story. Next, God of War 2018. Use Bionic to play this game on Winlator. With the right driver and DXVK, you will get stable and good FPS performance when playing this game on Snapdragon 8S Gen 4. Next, Rage 2. If you are curious about the game in the background of the intro, here is the game. Rage 2 is one of the games that is quite heavy to play, but can run on Winlator, Bionic, or Vortec. Next, Captain Blood. This is the latest game released this year. You can play this game using Winlator, Bionic, or Vortec driver. Choose DXVK that is compatible with the driver you are using so that it can run properly. Next, Wolfenstein 2 New Colossus. Not only the games on the previous list that run on Winlator, Bionic, or Vortec, this game is also the same and both get pretty good performance. Sometimes you can get FPS above 30 when playing this game. 26. Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. To avoid graphic bugs, please use the Vortec driver or use the Qualcomm driver that can run on Winlator Bionic. This game is actually capable of running at 60 FPS if the settings are right. Next, Crysis. This is the regular version of Crysis. I don't know if Crysis Remastered can run well from this or not. Use the appropriate driver and the one that has been supported in the latest Winlator to be able to play the game well. Next, Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition. DMC 4 Special Edition is one of the games that is quite heavy, and sometimes you can't open this game to avoid this kind of thing. Adjust the box 64 settings by changing Dynarec in the preset. Next, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Not only Resident Evil 5 and 6 can run well on Winlator using this chipset, but you can also play the game Re7 with very good and stable performance. Final list, Dead Space 3. This game actually can run on almost all graphics drivers. For Snapdragon 8S Gen 4, you can use Vortec or Bionic. Choose the one that you think is better. The FPS performance itself can reach above 60 FPS. Okay, those are the top 30 playable games for you to play on Winlator using the Snapdragon 8S Gen 4 processor. There are still many games other than this list that you can play quite smoothly. Make sure to always use the appropriate settings, and if possible, please look for other setting references provided by Winlator YouTubers. If you can't open the game, make sure the settings you use when running the game are correct. Also, make sure the config you are using is correct. And don't forget to install the necessary programs to get better performance. Okay guys, if you think this video useful, don't forget to share this video with your friends. And also don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Vanzi channel. Okay folks, see you in the next video. Bye.